All right. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, the delay is not too bad. Let me just broadcast to the Discord. And we should be rolling. I lowered the sound on my sound effects. Oh.
Bruh.
God, that's stupid. Corey, I seen you win all your trades yesterday. Good work. A difference from last week. Yes, thank you. Yes. Let's keep it up. When I'm not streaming, I lock back in, and then the hard part is when I start streaming, I need to stay that way. Streaming and trading at the same time is tough. It's harder than it looks. All right, market just opened. So let me make sure I got all my stuff ready here. We have no more news today. We had CPI, which is obvious by these massive candles. Let's mark out some key zones. Already got a demand level that we're in right now. Kind of just chopping around that demand level, though, which is obviously, like we were talking about yesterday, not a good sign. You don't really want to chop around the zone, so the probability of this failing is higher than normal. This is not an order zone, by the way. This is a demand zone, and stick around for later in the day. We're going to do a little supply and demand lesson. But we're going to let the market kind of shake out first couple minutes as usual. Let it make up its mind. And there goes the zone failing. Not too surprising. Man, it's getting dark in here. What the heck? Oh, still looks good. Alright, let me drink some coffee. Oh my god, I'm tired today. Did not sleep well. Alright, right back into that zone. Interesting. Dang, we got Ethereum up 4% right now. Holy crap. Wow, Ethereum's been on a bigger tear than Bitcoin. 78% in the last few weeks. Yeah, wow, holy crap. All right. So, not really the most exciting market open, I guess, because we had a lot of movement from CPI, so market open's a little lackluster right now. We can drop down to like a 15-second time frame if that helps. But no, it doesn't really seem to be helping, honestly, that much. That's crazy. Still looks like chop even on the 15-second. Now we're getting a push back up out of the zone. Really weird. Well, I guess it's just a sweep of that low then, which is not the most abnormal thing to happen. So we've swept that low and we're now moving back up. Obviously the trend is up. VWAP, check the VWAP bands. We're trading above that VWAP but below the upper standard deviation, so that's good. So naturally I'm looking for longs. Bias right now is up. But for fun, let's mark out if there's any key zones above us. You could argue that this little area here might be some supply. Let's go to like this 2 minute actually right here. right here, and this little wick high here could actually be that. I mean, that's an order zone technically. So let's watch what happens if NQ can break this high here. And we'll see if we can hold, break above. Alright, into that bearish order zone. We'll get rid of this little supply level. This is definitely the stronger level to be watching. Obviously, I'm not going to go short. Oh my god, it's cold in here. Let's see what happens here. Are we going to get the bears stuffing the bulls off the market open? You know, it's not too surprising to see a big move when the market opens, and then that move reverses all the way after things kind of settle down. Especially on the NQ. I saw this funny TikTok that was like, you think you can... My girlfriend thinks she can manipulate me, but I've been trading the NQ open for the last 3 years. It's true, man. A lot of manipulation. A lot of volume here. These green candles. There's that order zone holding for now. That's looking pretty strong right now, which means that we may come back all the way down to these lows. There's also a level of demand down at around 680 to 660. Why are you not entering short? It's just against the trend. I mean, you actually could make the argument that it's not against the trend because we did just make a lower low. Yeah, lower low. But overall, I mean, just look at the market. I mean, it is. We've seen a lot more pressure from the buyers than the sellers, and we have. This is a little more advanced. This is something that I'm going to be adding to the course, but this is technically not a downtrend reversal. This is more like a temporary sweep. So even though obviously in hindsight this short would have been nice to be in right now, I mean, the odds are that we continue higher. Doesn't mean we have to continue higher, but that's just, you know, you don't want to go against what usually is the case. Ready for another 24-hour stream? Yeah, Skull, you were here like all day yesterday. You a real one. Morning, Vladislav. Wow, that is the most either Russian or Ukrainian name ever. Vladislav. All right, retesting those highs. I'm back where I'm the one who DM'd you on TikTok. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. I think your profile picture is like a scream mask or something, if I'm not mistaken. If you want next time, just say Vlad. Alright, I mean, it's not a problem. Vladislav sounds cooler, to be honest. Is it Russian or Ukrainian? Or am I just being an ignorant American? Maybe it's neither. It is the Scream Mask. Yeah, see, I remember. I remember my day ones. I won't switch up on y'all. I also notice you don't have anywhere near the amount of people hating in TikTok since you were winning. No one can talk. Yeah, that's the annoying part. When you're winning, it's completely silent, right? And then when you're losing, it's just a total freaking dog pile. How am I on this fine Tuesday so far? So far, well, I mean, I did sleep pretty bad, so I'm not the most energized, but other than that, can't complain. Better than I deserve. You guys know where that's from? Alright, looks like this level's gonna fail, and this is why we don't short against the trend, right? Now, there's another interesting level right around... I guess it's not that interesting. We do have these highs here. Oh. These highs here. But I don't know if I would consider this... I mean, you could say this is supply. So, alright, I mean, sure. That's the next order zone, probably. Bearish order zone. Again, not going short. Not going short against the trend. If you hear that in the background, that is my dog eating her entire bowl of food. Alright, so we swept this low. Now we're reaching for the highs. Now I'm looking for longs, so I think I'm going to stop marking out bearish areas so it doesn't mess with me. Sometimes you forget if you have a marked out area. This 3-minute area here could be interesting. It's just a big area, so that's not ideal. Yeah, that is quite a big area. Does your girl trade too? No. But I have taught her the basics. I don't know if she's very interested in it, but I mean, I did actually offer her if she wants to come on stream one day and we do like a little collab where I try to kind of teach her and let her trade or something like that. I don't know. I think it'd be fun. She was open to it, so she's good at everything she does, so she would probably be a better trader than me in a matter of days. She's one of those people that's just like, come on, it's not fair. She's just good at everything. She was a freaking world record holder in high school track. One of the fastest sprinters in America. Oh my god. What is that? That happened very quickly. Well, I'm thankful I did not have any limit orders sitting there. Well, it's tapped into that zone. Let's see if it holds. I mean, it's already kind of blown through it. But also, that could just be a market volatility problem. Is there, like, what was that? Does anybody know what caused that? Shat. Wrong sound effect. Okay. So looks like, I mean, you know what, when the market does this, it's not even worth trying to predict what it's going to do, you know. It's just like, you just got to let it breathe, let it do its thing. Let it figure it out. Oh. Okay, there goes my data. Will we reverse here? Obviously a massive candle into that zone, so a lot of selling pressure just entered the market. Could be manipulation, of course. Retested the broken lows. Looks like we're getting a rejection. I mean, you could like technically probably get away with doing something like this if you're expecting this zone to fail, but it could also hold just as easily, so it's not really the highest probability trade. All right, market, what are you gonna do? What was this? You know what? Whenever I don't know why something happened, I'll just go into one of the big live streamers' comments, and they'll usually have some sort of explanation.
Good.
Let's see here. Trump is berating Powell again. Let's look that up. Don't see any breaking news of any sorts. How do people even find that news? I don't know where to look for something like that. Oh, you know what? Financial Juice, maybe? Let's see what we can find here. If it loads, please. What's happening? Why is there nothing here? Okay, okay, and it's gone. And it's gone. Trump, I'm considering allowing a major lawsuit against Powell to proceed because of the horrible and grossly incompetent job he has done in managing the construction in the Fed buildings. I would sue Powell over construction of Fed buildings. Isn't this the same man that is funding a $200 million ballroom in the White House? By the way, look at that short. I guess that short would have worked out. All right. Well, that zone obviously was taken out by the sellers. Now, at this point, the only level left for a potential reversal back up would be down here. But that's also not a order zone yet. And it is below VWAP, and we are just barreling towards it, so that's probably not the best place to be blindly buying. I would like to see a a low build here. And then maybe a sweep into here. And then maybe we can get something that looks like this. That is a 21 point stop loss. Ouch. Pretty big. I mean, not compared to a few weeks ago, but compared to recently. Alright, into that zone. Didn't quite really build enough of a low for me to feel that we have liquidity there. Still could hold. It's a big level, and this is where CPI came from, right? This is where the CPI push came out of. That's a little more clear right there, demand level. And we do have that classic M shape, but there is no liquidity there. And obviously we have a massive amount of momentum. So yeah, not really the prettiest trade to be trying to take. But it could hold. Let's see. I am not in this. I am not taking this one. I need to write something down. Here, if you guys want to help me backtest, my latest scientific experiment is I want to know when a level of demand is tested like this, right? And then you form the low within the zone, you bounce, and then you sweep that low. How often does that type of trade work? Because usually the lows are like back somewhere over here, maybe somewhere over here. But what I want to know is, if we test a level of demand, make a move out of it, but then sweep that low, do we continue or do we usually fail? Because my gut would say it would probably fail more often because you're already taking out orders, right, with this move. Oh wow, look at that, it's holding. Yeah, Vlad, it is something that I'm curious about. So basically, to summarize, what I'm saying is an order zone is made up of a level of supply and demand, but also a level of liquidity. What happens if the level of liquidity is formed on that test? So that means the level of liquidity that makes the order zone is, I don't know how to say this, because sometimes it is in the zone, but it's not. You know what? Forget it. I don't know how to word it right.
Bruh.
Look at that! Wow. Wish I bought now, right? I guess scared money don't make money. But that was not technically an order zone. But now, and this is what I mean, since we have this low here, is this now an order zone just below that low? Or is the logic flawed because we've already tested and taken out orders, right? So now you would just have a little bit of the orders left over from this zone, and a little bit of some orders under these lows. I'm curious. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. If you guys don't know what I'm trading and what time frame, this is what I'm trading, and this is the time frame. This is 1 minute. What a banger trade that would have been. Anybody take that by chance? I mean, I did not, but who knows? Maybe you guys are a little crazier, a little more willing. I've been trading ICT. Your order zones seem to be quite interesting. Yeah, I mean, if you understand ICT concepts, order zones should not be that difficult to understand. Should make perfect sense. Wow, quite a rejection there. M. Louie, you're in it? Well, I'm sorry to hear that now. That is brutal. I don't know. I don't know what could justify that, but here we are. The market doesn't have to explain itself. Don't forget we do have a free Discord if you're not already in it. If you're new to the channel, I'm live streaming every day, all day, from market open to market close. I use my own strategy that I call order zones. It's not really the most complicated thing in the world, and I have a free boot camp on it, so you can check all that out on the YouTubes and stuff. And if you're not new, welcome back. So now let's actually see. We're going to get a test in real time. Will this low here and this level of demand here actually hold something like this? Maybe I'll test that out with a little order, a small order, just for the sake of testing. Now my theory is that it's not going to hold. Can't make up its mind. It took out this low here, but the selling pressure is still pretty strong. ICT, you likes to see liquidity sweep and then displacement based on your logic. Orders were used already. Right. Which is why I don't imagine a trade like this would be the highest probability. I'm just testing this out for fun. Just out of curiosity. Because if I don't put an actual order on it, then I'll probably just forget about it. So I have one contract, or one micro contract. It's not like one micro on this little trade here, which just got stopped out. Alright, well, that's in the books. Now I'll have the marker and I can go back and review. At this point, I mean, it's looking pretty pretty strong to the downside, right? Like, do I flip my bias? There's a level of demand right where it's at as well, but there's no liquidity again. So, I don't know, this thing is just kind of a runaway train once again. I think at this point we're looking for shorts. I wasn't looking for a trade, but I expected NQ to take all-time high. Yeah, it did seem like it wanted to do that, but just barely missed it. I don't know if this thing plans on stopping anytime soon. I mean, we got the president literally saying he wants to sue Powell. Fantastic. $150 short. Nice, Kota. So right now it looks like we're kind of holding this little level of demand, but I don't think I'm going to try to buy this crazy move. At this point, shorts look like the momentum play. So let's see what we can come up with. Got a level of supply there. Level of supply. Ooh. The better level is probably this area here, above this high here. But if we get all the way back up to there, we could easily just start reaching for those highs again. So I think I'm a little more interested in trying to take a short-term kind of momentum scalp. Try to ride the wave down. Good morning, my Tijuana. Travis, do you remember the results of that? Do you remember if the first test versus second test, did they find anything interesting? I mean, my gut says that the second test is obviously probably going to be less high probabilities. I think first test typically best odds. Yeah, I mean, that just makes sense, right? Just logically speaking, that would make sense. More orders. And if the theory is that there's a lot of orders sitting there, why would it need to come back and retest it, right? If there's a lot of buyers there, then we should be able to just kind of continue on away from that zone. Alright, let's see if this area holds. Something like this. Shoot for those lows, get a continuation. Or did we put in the bottom? Okay, not much of a reaction at that zone. Also not the prettiest zone. Second test possibly better R because the stop could be smaller. That's true. That is true, but lower probability. Alright. That is a stop out. Dang. Well, it looks like, I guess we're... Man, what are we doing? We're just kind of... We're just range bound. I am curious to see what happens here. I'll walk you out. One second, fellas. My girlfriend is leaving. Alright, let's see what happens here. Be right back. Okay. There is an area of supply here, so that's probably why we're seeing this little rejection. My hope is that we can get a little bit higher. Can we get much higher?
Bye, bye, bye!
Let's see if the market allows it. Come on, don't be boring. Oh my god. What's up, Adib? Or Dib, sorry. How was your off time? Did you figure out what you're doing wrong? Yeah, I think I've cleared up a lot of bad habits. My biggest, by far, the thing that costs me the most is trying to trade the same zone over and over again. Those times where the zone gets chopped around, keeps looking like it's going to hold, and then it fails. And then instead of just taking one loss at the zone, it's like I'll take 3 losses, which obviously, even if you're using a small stop loss, 3 losses in the same area is not going to be good for the math. What do you guys trade on my platform? I trade with Take Profit Trader. It's a prop firm for futures. And I use NinjaTrader for copy trading and TradingView for charts. Man, if this trade does get filled, it's going to be a long, long ride. Now this trade here, you know, in hindsight, that's not really a great zone. I think I kind of forced that one. There is supply there, and there is this little high here, but I don't know. This doesn't seem like the highest quality. But that's why I review the days. Skull your long. You know what? That's probably a good move. Pulled back into this demand area here. Now we're probably going to try to reach for these highs.
Bye, bye, bye!
Oh yeah, Skull. Look at that. Who says you always lose? Alright, well, we're just skyrocketing now. We got 37 seconds left on this 2-minute candle. Not the most time to make a move. You forgot the part that I blew up 12 accounts in 5 days. Listen, it happens. It happens, dude. Especially lately, this market has been tough. Although last week the market was kind of nice. This week, market's it's given a little bit of a tougher time, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish, right? Thank you, I'm new trader. I trade the SPY 500, but wanted to get into futures. Yeah, futures is nice, man. Futures is nice. Well, it's nice sometimes. Half the time it's nice, half the time it makes you want to destroy your entire computer. But that's just trading, isn't it? Well, I would like to see a little more selling than we're currently seeing. The only decent thing going on right now is that we're not continuing higher. So we're kind of getting absorbed here, but I don't want just absorption. I want complete and utter destruction. Wall Street edges higher after inflation rises moderately. So did Trump's tweet just, yeah, I guess it was a tweet. Is that what this was all about? And now we're just right back to bullish mode? Oh my god, my dog is already yelling at me. Kai. Hi. Hi, Kaya. You wanna come up here? Come up here. Come on, show them what you got. Show them what you got, come on. Come on. You can do it. Here she comes. Come on, Kai. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, ready? You ready to come up here? It's gonna be really hard to trade if she comes up here, but come on. Come on. Ready? Yeah, here's a little bit of a reaction. I'm just worried it's going to get bought right back up like it currently is. But at least it's better than nothing, right? Come up here. First time that I see Kaya, yeah, she's a little shy. Where are we at on VWAP? We are trading above VWAP. Don't really love that. also don't love that we got bought right back up after that big move lower. Well, it looks like buyers are back in control. God, man.
Bruh.
God damn. Yeah, it's just relentless buying now. It's like the exact opposite of yesterday. My God, I can't catch a break from these relentless moves. Yesterday we just had relentless selling, now we just have relentless buying. No downticks. Not a single downtick right now. Every move is higher. This is most definitely a bust. Unless this is the most insane manipulation leg higher, but I don't think it is. Yesterday we were buying and the sellers or the buyers disappeared, and then today we're shorting and the sellers disappeared. Poof, gone. Although yesterday morning we had amazing buys. I was hoping this morning would be just as easy, but it does not seem like it's going that way. Missed your profit by 2 ticks. Just get out of it. Or I mean, I guess you could hold it, but I mean, if you missed it by 2 ticks, just close it out. You know, because if that thing reverses on you, you're gonna want to beat yourself up. Not financial advice, of course. Well, we are getting some selling pressure, but I don't know how real it is because we're now back into this little area of demand, right? So this could easily just rip right back up. Well, we only have 5 minutes left in the candle, but yeah, see, just like that. It's just a little pullback into demand, it looks like. Unless we get a massive FU candle down, I mean, this trade is cooked. Where have the sellers gone? Show yourselves. Well, the buyers are showing themselves very easily. We're making moves back up very easily. And the selling is very labored. So like I said, only way this thing reverses is if we just get this massive imbalance of sellers coming in. But right now we're not seeing that. We're seeing the opposite, in fact. We're seeing the opposite.
Sell, 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 sell.
Sellers are here. Still not convinced. I mean, this is just kind of chop right now. And chop after a big up move like this usually doesn't end too well, especially in an order zone, right? So maybe I'm just being too negative, but maybe it's just experience too. Like, you see how easy these buyers are just pushing price right back up? How long it took us just to make these two little dark candles. And then it's just one candle green. It just brings us right back up. So there is not really an imbalance on the sell side. It's all buyers. Hey Skull, you can take your profit now. Or wait. You're trading the 2-minute chart now? It's just that this zone happens to be on the 2-minute, but I finally go back to funded. It's 15 days. I went back to paper for a couple months after losing all 3 payouts back to the market. I've been big green basically since I went back to paper. That's how it is, man. Paper trading is always great, and then once you go into the real deal, it's just it's like the market just changes its mind. Not gonna take manual profits. Yeah, you'll probably get your profit target, honestly. Missed it by 1 tick. I mean, at that point, just freaking take it. What's the risk to reward, right? Your risk is it comes all the way back down. Your reward is literally 1 tick off. Are the sellers here? Come in, sellers.
Sell, sell, sell.
Nope. Every dip. Yesterday was pop and drop. Now it's dip and pop. Dip and pop. All right, are you hit? Are you hit, Skull? Now you should be hit. Nice, Skull. I'm glad you're winning. It's one trade. I've lost like 12 in a row. Damn. It's hard. It's hard stuff. It's hard stuff. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And according to TikTok, everybody does do it. Look at this barcode. Just straight up. How's the chat doing? Let's see. Just about the same. Just about the same. Come on, you know this, Skull. Whenever I'm in a losing position, they go crazy. Wow, this is absolutely insane, the way it just keeps going and testing the top of the range and coming back down in. You haven't even talked to them for like 3 weeks and they're still the same. Well, yeah, because it's not really me. That's just how TikTok is, you know. I'm sure everybody deals with the same thing. All right, back into this range.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Bruh.
This is ridiculous. The TikTok chat is saying I'm in during a consolidation. Well, I didn't get in when it was consolidating. It consolidated after I got in. All right, guys. Well, this is the clear buy, right? We just go back down into the bottom of the range and just buy it up, right? This is like the unbreakable range. Am I going to buy? No. I gotta stick to my guns. But there it goes, right back up. This is just crazy.
Bruh, bruh, bruh.
It's probably gonna break to the upside now, I would imagine. This is actually... I'm still in this trade, by the way. My stop is literally has been missed by 1 tick 3 times. This is like... This is why I say I live in the Truman Show. Can I get my china? Still going up. Still going up. Will it take me out this time? Nope. Going back down. This is literally like... This is as if somebody's just sitting there going like, okay guys, let's pull a prank on them. Let's sell there and buy there. Every time. Okay, back up. Oh my god, dude. There we go. Stop down.
Bruh, bruh.
Oh man, today's not fun. Today is not fun. It's good to be back. It's good to be back, man. Look at that. So high. Yeah, school. I'm a little tilted right now, unfortunately. Second day back. Beautiful, mostly beautiful day yesterday. Now we're right back to it, baby. All we can do is find the next setup, which honestly right now, nothing really looks that great. I mean, these 30-second time frame is cooked. 1 minute time frame cooked. First day was, first day was basically a break even, but that's also because I traded much past the time that I normally trade, 9:30 to 11:30. It's one of my rules to not trade past 11:30, but because I've been streaming all day, I was like, all right, let me just see what happens. And of course, I gave back a majority of the gains trading after 11:30. But the setups in the morning yesterday were perfect. Setups this morning, not so perfect. This is like, I may as well just go literally grocery shop and come back or something. We have the barcode setup. Yep. I need a barcode sound effect. I mean, I basically got one, right? That's what these barcodes make me feel. At this point, I can't even tell if we're in an uptrend or a downtrend. We're just all up here, all down here, and now right back up. I mean, technically, I think you would call it an uptrend, right? You're breaking these highs here. So bias is probably long over shorts. This price action is actually insane. It's hard to put it into words just how crazy this is. I mean, that is just literally what is going on. Jake, thank you for the lightning bolt. And Maxim, thank you for the rose. Sorry I missed that, guys. Looks dumpy. Hey, I was waiting for the dump forever. And now that it just top tick stopped me out, you're probably right. Nope, back up.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, bruh.
Can somebody call the stock market and ask what the hell they're doing? Excuse me. My God. Today will be a long stream for you at this price action. It's already feeling long. It's only 10:45. I'm 0-2 so far. Yesterday we were 2-0 in the morning, so not the best sign for the rest of the day. But, like I always say, one good trade. One good trade and it'll come right back. Just gotta get that one good trade. Just gotta get it. Just gotta get it. Bro's about to quit on his promise on the second day. No. No. I am here to stay. $14, just stop. Then just stop. It was down 1,200, got emotional and tried to make it back with 15 contracts, and now I'm up 500. Aaron, it worked out this time, but that is how I have blown up every account I've ever blown up. I just try to full port it and never goes to plan. Well, there's the move, boys. Amazing. Amazing. I got top ticked, stopped out. Amazing. And I don't really see any other setups. Maybe down here if we get there, but with this price action, it's just not moving. How many serious accounts have you blown, Corey? Probably around 4. Maybe 5. And the thing is that I copy trade all my accounts. So, like, if I blow up 1, I blow up 4, right? So, technically, I've probably only blown up 1 to 2, if you want to count it like that. Because I'm taking all the same trades across all the accounts. But, yeah. That's it. Yes, goal, because 1, I don't have massive stop losses, and 2, I use small position sizing, so it's either a slow decline or a slow... Oh, okay. Slow decline or a slow... Oh my god. A slow decline or a slow grind up. There we go. Well, actually, the decline is usually not that slow because like I said, every time that I've blown an account, it's usually I'll be down like, I don't know, 600 or something on the day, and I'm just like, okay, I just don't care anymore. Let me just freaking full port and just like get the account either blown or just, get some progress on it. Because like once I'm down like 600, 700, 800, if that happens, it's just like, it's hard to get that account back, so I just lose it. Do you have backup accounts that you don't copy trade in case you blow the current ones? No. I'll just buy new ones. Because I don't want to pay the monthly fee for accounts that I'm not trading, Okay, this is doing nothing. I'm going to go take a little bathroom break and coffee break. Be right back. TikTok, I think I'm supposed to pause you instead of just leaving you run. So let me do that. I'm going to pause the live. Be right back. Viewers can't watch this live at the moment. You can pause up to 3. At the moment, you can pause up to 3 times for 5 minutes each time. Okay. Pausing. Yeah, going right back up. So, just nothing's going on. Okay, well, I don't know why, I don't know. TikTok was like, hey, if you leave, don't just leave your live running, just hit the pause button. Because if you leave your live running without activity, they'll make it ineligible for the feed or whatever. Okay, well, I paused the live, everybody left. So, well, like, what? Why would I want to pause the live? But we're back now. Back to not much. Not much, it seems. "30-second" has an interesting area. The Lord knows once this thing starts dipping, it's just gonna probably take back the low of day. Skull, you guessed it would be a drop and pop. Yeah, you still got stopped out at the bottom. Yeah, that's the thing that I've been trying to work on, is trying to get myself out of the strategy, because the strategy works. I see it work time and time again. But if you start making it subjective and you start making the math not work by losing multiple times in the same trade or chasing trades, then things start getting out of hand. And that's the hard part, right? That's the hard part of trading. Boring day, man. Boring day. Right back up. That was kind of like an order zone right there. Three minute has a pretty big level there. Let's see what happens there. Will we make it to new highs? Curious to see what happens at this high here. Okay, no sellers. No sellers so far. Somebody poke the market with a stick and make it do something. Other than just slowly move higher. Okay. It's a big level of supply. Big imbalance obviously came from that area. Normally you would expect some kind of reaction in here. But, you know, I've been saying that all day and there's been nothing. Kaya's resting her face on my lap again. Hi, Kaya. Even when I'm losing, I'm still winning, guys. Oh, wait, 1 second. Even when I'm losing, I'm still winning. You're so cute. She's just resting her head. Just caught that long. Nice, nice. What's the reason for the long? Where'd you guys get long? Today we're not seeing reactions from any of the zones. On the pullback with a fib table rejected off the 382 level. Okay, okay. Congrats on the long. Well, I guess we're not going to get that long. Man, yesterday was kind of easy to stream all day. Today, it is not as easy. Because this price action... She's so cute. Thank you, I know. She's the cutest. She actually will attack my girlfriend if my girlfriend touches me. Something as simple as a hug or a high five, she attacks her. It's her dog. I mean, attacks her not aggressively, you know, obviously not. She's not getting freaking bit or anything, but she gets jumped on. She's very protective. She's obsessed with me. Minga, thank you for the I heart you and heart me. Man, today has been wild. Start the morning off by false breaking down, sweeping the liquidity down at the low. And then you come up and you false break out the highs. Then you start a massive downtrend, but then you reverse that entire downtrend. You gotta love it.
Bruh.
Forgot I had a sound pad. I got nothing right now. There's just nothing. No setups. There's nothing I can do, and the market is just going straight up. Jesus. I just trusted higher time frame. Higher time frame. Hi, Kaya. She is. What do you want? You want to come up here? Come up here. Come on. She might need to go outside. Wanna come up here? No? Do you need to go outside? Do you need to go potty? You need to go on a walk. She does this thing. If I say those words, she'll tilt her head, and that's how I know. And see, now she's crying because she knows. All right. Well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take my dog for a walk, and that should be like 10 minutes. TikTok, I don't know what to do with you. I paused you, and everybody left, so I think I'm just gonna keep it running. What I'll do is I'll keep it running, and I'll zoom really into the price action so it looks like I'm doing something. Alright, you want to go outside, guy? You want to go outside? Alright, be right back. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, market's just going straight up. What am I to do with this?
Bye.
We're above that VWAP, second band. Nothing but up. Not much I can do with this. Not much I can do. You didn't buy the bottom at 10. I know. Ugh. So obvious. Yeah, there was nothing there for me. I wish. Maybe you could argue that this isn't a zone, but that's a really big stretch. Is anybody able to trade this? Like, I don't know. There's just nothing. This price action is not really possible for me to trade. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're a breakout trader, you're loving this, right? You're just buying every high. Getting chopped the F up trying to trade. Yeah. Don't short. Whenever the market's in this, it's like literally like a mood. You'll just see it. It's just relentless. It'll just never stop until there's some kind of dramatic explosion. You just see a massive volume spike, massive wicks, and like whenever you're getting these small, just consistent candles, it's just gonna keep freaking going forever. I think the 2-minute chart might be the best. Yeah, 2-minute chart is kind of nice. Does seem to present some good opportunities. I also like the 30-second chart when the market opens. Because when the market opens, usually the 1 minute chart it's actually too big of a time frame because there's just so much going on when the market opens. There's just nothing here, man. This 30-second actually has a little bit of a zone, but I don't even trust it anymore. Today has been so...
Oh my God.
All right, well, here comes a sell-off. Blown right through. That's the next area. Oh yeah, are we at all-time highs? Yes, we are. We are at all-time highs. Excuse me. Let's see if we can get a quick move down. Ideally something like this. And even that does not have the most amazing risk to reward. Might be a fake out. Yeah, we just took out this low here. What a breakout that was. Man, I gotta start breakout trading. Breakout traders, I guess they've had it figured out all along. The most retail strategy of all time. I guess it works. Just buy the highs, man. Buy the highs, sell the lows. I just finished my journaling for the day. Nice, Vlad. Find anything interesting? You just journaled your trade, that's it? Yeah, well, fair enough. Your break even somehow did not get wicked out at the low. Heck yeah. Maybe you can keep riding this baby higher. Seems to be all it wants to do right now. Probably trail harder if it gets back to this high. That's probably a smart idea. We are getting out of, we're at the upper standard deviation of that VWAP. Usually a decent place to be looking for profits if you're long. Usually not a bad idea. Can you look at QQQ? I mean, this is basically QQQ. This is the NASDAQ. It's 11:30. This is when price action starts to kind of slow down. How we missed the barcode big move price action. And look at this. Look at this manipulation. Look at how it takes out. Skull, you were in this one. It takes out everybody, or it fakes out everybody. It gets everybody to go short, right? With this, it looks like it's going to break down. And then look at that. Boom. Nope. See ya.
Bruh.
Man, I might just do some other stuff on the side because this price action is just too boring. God. Sorry about that. She heard someone at the door. I know that probably burst your eardrums. I'm just waiting on this, guys. I don't even have anything to say, honestly. There's just nothing really to say. I'm just doing some other stuff on the side while I wait. Oh my lord. Might as well do some back testing. I'm not a big fan of back testing. I like forward testing. I've never been that good at back testing, to be honest. I was gonna do some lessons, but not really in the lesson mood right now, given this freaking price action. I'm just a big baby.
Bruh.
I don't teach if I can't do, and right now I'm not doing. This is the most boring price action possible. The biggest loss in trading? I don't even know. I don't really have I've blown accounts, right? Like that's probably that's obviously a big loss. The biggest loss, the most meaningful loss that I recall is when I was 13 trading penny stocks. I always tell this story. And I didn't understand that a market order would give you, what is it, the bid or the ask? I don't even know. But basically the market order, there's a spread. So you basically get the worst price if there's a big spread. So if you're trying to buy here, if there's a wide spread, you'll buy up here if you hit the market order. And so I was trading a penny stock, and the spread was like $1, and it's a penny stock. It's like a $2 stock, or maybe like a $5 or $10 stock, and the spread was like $1. And I'm like, okay, I want to buy. And then I hit market buy, and it filled me $1 above price. I'm like, holy crap. Let me get out of this because I don't know what's going on. So then I hit market sell, and then it fills me $1 below price. And I lost, it wasn't that much money, but I was like 13, and I think I lost like $200 out of like a $2,000 account or something. So it was like 10% of the account basically. So that's my most memorable loss. Guys, don't forget there is that Take Profit Trader sale still going on. Excuse me. There is still the 40% off no activation fees sale going on Take Profit Trader. It is the best deal you can get right now. You don't even have to use my code. I just want you guys to be able to actually trade. Trade with some good accounts, not Apex. Well, you can trade Apex if you're just messing around, but Take Profit Trader has the best sale right now. I think it ends on the 17th, so this Sunday. Code NOFEE40 gets you 40% off and no activation fee. And if you happen to want to support the channel, Lord knows I need it after today, you can use code SimpleTrader. It'll give you the same discount no matter what. It'll give you the best deal. SimpleTrader or NoFee40. Well, Skull, if you do, well, yeah, I guess, you know, if you're still blowing up accounts, yeah, just trade Apex, literally, because then at least you're losing $16 to $33 instead of like $100. But the downside is that if you do pass your Apex eval, then you have to pay $140 for an Apex account, and everybody knows that Apex is one of the harder ones to get payouts from, so that's why I always say use Apex if you're just a beginner and you're messing around, but you still want to have like the psychology and stuff there. But then if you're serious and ready to go, Take Profit Trader is definitely the best, in my humble opinion. What do I know? I'm freaking what, like 0 for 3 today? 0 for 4 maybe? It's actually pretty crazy. As soon as I start streaming, man, okay. You know what? Forget it. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. 4. Wow. Wow. How many wins today?
Oh my god.
Bye, bye, bye!
Oh, that was the wrong one. 0 wins today. 0. It's good to be back. I don't know what. Nobody's gonna believe me, but when I'm not streaming, I do great, and then I don't know what I'm not gonna blame it on streaming. I'm gonna keep streaming until I just fix it. Cause I'm gonna figure it out. I just don't exactly know what's happening, that when I start streaming, it could be literally just coincidence. It could be that the time that I choose to stream is when the market happens to be just tough to trade. I don't know. But when I'm not streaming, I do fine. When I stream, it's just way harder. But the good news is I'm just gonna keep doing it, and eventually, if I can do it streaming, I'll be unstoppable. Yesterday we had 2 beautiful wins. First day back. Guess I was still fresh. Then second day, Second day, it's just all hell. Surely this trade will hit, guys. Surely.
Buy, buy, buy! Buy, buy, buy!
You don't seem to be stressed or distracted by streaming. I know, yeah, I know. That's why I don't want to use it as an excuse, because I do feel like I'm taking the same trades. So probably just a coincidence, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm here to document the journey, not be some kind of guru that claims to always win. I do believe that if this strategy is honed in properly, it's groundbreaking stuff. But not quite there yet, it seems. Not live, at least. When I trade by myself, somehow it works fine. But live streaming, it's seems to be whatever. No excuses. We're gonna lock in. But not with this price action. Right now, there's nothing to do. Skull, yes. I mean, you do have a point there. The thing is, I don't really want to, like, I've been doing YouTube for so long. I've been doing social media for so long. Since I was, what, 19? I want to be the guy that has the strategy and actually teaches people. You know what I mean? Because it's really hard to find that. Who knows if it even exists? I mean, you know, people. I mean, I don't have to explain to you how many scammers there are in the industry. The only issue is that, of course, the more people use the strategy, technically, the worse it should perform, right? So, kind of have to find a balance. Remember that this... Ooh, there's some movement. This strategy is not something I've been trading for 12 years. This is something I've been trading for 4 months. Maybe. So it's still in development. Like I say, I had 2 months of literally straight green. And now the last month or so, it's just kind of been flat. That's where the hard part comes in, right? You got to figure out what is going on. Is it a psychology thing? Is it a strategy thing? Is it a market thing? Matijuana hit your TP2, nice. Well, still just going up. Excuse me. What time is it? Wow. I swear yesterday we got to 12 p.m. a lot quicker than we did today. What time is it for me? It is, yeah, 12. Well, 11:58 a.m. Market getting ready to short. It's possible. Yeah, it is possible. Once you start seeing, like I said, like, I don't know, an hour ago or something. Once you start getting these big influxes of volume and these big wicks, that's usually when you start to, you start getting ready to top out. Usually, doesn't mean it has to, obviously, but it's usually a sign that big orders are starting to come in, right? Volume goes up. So obviously volume goes up when orders are being executed. And usually you get the most amount of volume towards the end of a move. Sometimes towards the beginning of a move. I'm so upset with my trading capabilities after today. Hey man, I'm 0 for 4 today, so it's definitely not an easy day. Consolidation is how you can tell too sometimes. Consolidations though, like from what I find, the consolidations, they just get manipulated. You get this consolidation and then it'll break out, it'll shake everyone out before actually making a move. Just like we saw here, right? You get this freaking tank down, makes everybody think that we're going short. So all the breakout traders go short and then it just rips right back up. And then everybody goes long, right? And then it rips back down. And then it finally goes. But yeah. Skull, if you're blowing up 2 accounts every day, just stop. Just stop. Relax. Go get one Apex account and just trade that. So you don't lose money. Or just trade really small size. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom and be right back. We're still just kind of right in that second standard deviation. We have these lows over here. We have, this is actually a zone. Excuse me. Problem is, it's a zone that's coming right off of the second standard deviation. So could easily see this be the top. And also not the most amazing risk to reward. Could maybe try something like that. That's still above 1 ATR. Are we ever going to make a meaningful move? I don't read the TikTok. Well, sometimes I read the TikTok chat, like right now, but I don't read the TikTok chat because most of the time it's overwhelmingly just rage bait. So I would read the chat if you guys are cool. And of course, I know most of you are, but there's a lot of just annoying people on TikTok. I'll check in once in a while on TikTok, but YouTube is much cooler as far as less rage bait and trolling. Siri? Siri? When did you rage bait me? Just came from TikTok because I ain't no hater. Nice, BSCPLS. It's 14 from TikTok. You didn't really, like, I wasn't mad at you. Like, you weren't really. I was just saying, if you're getting affected by my streams, don't watch them, you know? Like, I wouldn't watch if my stuff was getting affected. You got pretty mad at me? Nah. I think I was distracted as well, so I probably came off more annoyed than I actually was. Like I was in the middle of trying to do something.
Bruh.
10-point stop, 34-point target. I gotta sneeze. I don't know if the 1 minute order block holds any power, so you think they do. I think so. Any place where you see an imbalance, right? I mean, doesn't matter if it's a 1 minute, 2 minute, 30 second. If you see a really strong imbalance off that area, then the time, it's really not the time that matters, it's the price movement, right? But hey, don't listen to me today. I'm literally just losing every trade today. I like trading alongside you, but I'm normally trading on the 15 minute and it always respects it times fractional. Okay, I mean, hey, I could be wrong. Who knows? I mean, I just haven't really seen that big of a discrepancy. I mean, 15 minute, how do you even trade the 15 minute? Like, you only get a couple candles when the market opens. Skull is short, and if the market comes close to the highs again, then my account is blown. Oh gosh, but Skull, look, you're getting short, and the market has only ripped up. I mean, hey, at least you're probably short in a decent area because you're right at these second standard deviations. But if I've learned anything, it's just don't bet against days where we're just moving all in one direction. The market can go much further than you would think is reasonable. But hey, I mean, I hope it goes down, because then I can frickin' maybe get a trade off. If I go 0 for 5 today, that would be pretty crazy. My god, it's only 12:13 p.m. This day is going by so slow. Um, what's your max loss limit on the day? I mean, honestly, I don't really have one. I use a small. I'm only trading like 2 micros, 3 micros usually, so it's like it takes a lot of losses to actually get to some crazy amount. So as long as the setup is valid in my book, I'll take it. Now, obviously, the hard part is if you're on a losing streak, you gotta try to stay calm and still find the setups, not force it. Oh man, I always miss these gifts. Banana Killer, thank you for the rose. Kenny, thank you for the heart. Emily, thank you for the heart. And thank you for the rose. Well, our friend's skull, I'm sorry to say this, but we're still going up. As much as I don't want it to keep going up, so that I can actually trade. Just got the notification another account is blown up. Skull, stop blowing up accounts. Trade 1 account at least. You gotta trade 1 account instead of 2, and just trade on Apex. And that way you don't dig yourself in a hole. And also, like I said, just go with the flow, man. You guys remember the streams where I would try to just keep buying on a downtrend, and it would just literally keep going forever. That's why I just really try not to go counter trend anymore. As much as it feels great when you do catch a counter trend trade, because you're like, damn, I just caught the top or I just caught the bottom. They're rare trades. I don't know why I'm full porting either. Yeah, I mean, you might not want to full port. It's I mean, if you're gonna full port, at least go with the trend, you know? Or full port Apex. But if you got like a take profit trader account, I wouldn't recommend full porting because they have the consistency rule, right? I think Apex might have just added a consistency rule too. I'm not sure. Still going up, man. Still going up. Just looking over the price action this morning, seeing what happened. And honestly, it really just seems to be a pretty tough day. Zones not holding left and right. Demand zone here held for a little bounce, then got broken through. Retested the lows down here, which was the bottom of the day, of course. Which actually was, if you guys know about what you guys know about harmonic patterns? This was a bat pattern, which is kind of cool to see. But I don't really trade that. Then you got supply here that was just, again, blown through. And you got supply here, again, chopped around and blown through. And then you got supply here, blown through. Still going up.
Bruh.
Stop going against the trend. I'm not short. I'm not short, I'm not long either. I'm in nothing. I wish I was in something so I'm not over here falling asleep.
Huh?
I'm gonna go crazy with this price action. I mean, nice dip buys for people that are buying these dips. I want to buy the dip, but unfortunately it's not quite getting to where I would want it to go. What else do I have to lose? There's nothing left to lose. YouTube has left me. TikTok is still there, but they won't be once I take my next trade.
Bruh.
Still going up. Holy crap. Let's see how my long-term stuff are doing. Wow. Somehow not great. eToro down 8% today. And everything else is kind of just break even. How are all... I'm like literally all in tech stocks. The NASDAQ is at all-time highs. And my tech stocks are just not moving. Wow, today is an interesting day. Dude, there's what do I do? What do I do in this situation? It's just going up. I can't trade this. I don't know. I gotta find something to fill the time that when the market's doing this.
$90. And now it's almost 800. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's no go for Costa. I don't recommend them. Even if they have a code for affiliates, I'm not gonna join it because of their 50%. I can tell you now with the community growing.
Coming into a 4-hour bearish order block. What are you talking about? We're at all-time highs, man. There's nothing to the left anymore. Oh, ES? Alright. Let's see, ES. Oh, okay. Coming in hot, though. Coming in hot. At this point, I just think it's going to go up forever. Buy high and sell higher. There's nothing to look at. It's just going up. There's nothing to the left. There's just nothing to do. There's a wick and some volume. Hopefully that's the start of something. Excuse me. Maybe the start of something. Big wick there. Slightly more volume. I mean, literally still no volume, but slightly more volume than the past couple candles. How many trades do I do per day? It really depends. Really depends. Today I've taken frickin' 4, and I lost 4, I think. So, not a good day today. But sometimes I'll take 2, and I'll win 2, and there'll be 3 R trades, so it's like winning 6. So I can't afford to lose multiple times, but obviously it's not fun. But I said I'm streaming every day from market open to market close, so that's what I'm gonna frickin' do. Kaya, you are not coming to bark at me again. I just took your ass out. Come up here. Come up here. Get up here. Come on. Come on. I'm not taking you out again, bro. I'm not. No. Okay, you ready? Come up here. Come up here. Here's Gaia. The cutest pit bull in the world. Also the fattest. Look over here, Gaia. Smile. going on? What are you doing? You want to get down? Oh my god. She's elbowing me. Yeah. Alright, well, I can't reach my mouse anymore, so... She thinks she's a lap dog. Say hi, Kaya. Just waiting on price. Still not moving. Alright, you want to get off? Come on. Yeah. Oh, catnip. Very. Wow, your dog is... if that's a girl, then very pretty. You have Adobe. Nice. Kaya was listed as Pitbull Chihuahua mix. I don't know how true that is, but she acts like a frickin' Chihuahua, but she's the size of a Pitbull. What is this? I don't think price action could get more boring if I tried. There's no volume, and there's no action. Sorry to keep complaining, but god dang, man. Yesterday it was so easy to stream all day because price was actually kind of moving. Today I just feel like I'm just doing nothing. Why do you take so many trades? I've literally not taken a trade. I was taking trades when price was actually doing something. I haven't taken a trade since 11:30. An hour ago. Check USD JPY. I don't really trade Forex, but you know what? There's literally nothing to do. I don't really see much, to be honest. Probably just, I don't know, I'd probably just be looking for shorts above here. If I had to take a blind guess at it. We're building a lot of different zones here, but we're just not actually going to them. Alright, I need a PBRB. Look at that, we're just going back up. God!
Bruh.
Oh, look at that. We just keep going up. Shoot me. Kaya's back putting her chin on my lap. Requesting attention. Do you want to come up here? No way you want to sit up here, right? Do you actually want to come up here or not? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Well, at least that candle had some volume in it, so maybe it's the most volume we've seen since 1156. I don't know what my dog wants. She's just staring at me. Is anybody actually trading? I don't know how you would trade this price action. Dog name, Kaya. Kaya, Kaya, Kaya. She's the cutest. She's probably mad at me right now because usually I'm done streaming around 12, but lately I've been trading or streaming all day. So she's used to me going and cuddling with her after around noon. Now she's not getting that. So she's not too happy. Oh, come on, Kaya. You were just doing it. There she is. She's just sitting here. Looking at me. Look, she has a heart on her face. Beep. Dang, YouTube is not here today. And I don't blame them. Nothing going on. Everyone trying to top short the all-time high in NQ and price keeps going up. Yeah, this is the type of day where shorts just get their faces ripped off with no mercy. One of those days you just kind of grind up forever. Good news is that it looks like volume is starting to pick up. Starting to get a little more volume. As noon finishes. Look at that. As soon as 11:30 hits, it's kind of when the volume just dies. That's why I usually trade 9:30 to 11:30. 9:30 is right here, and then from 11:30 is right here, and then from 11:30 all the way until around 1 p.m. there's not much. Maybe I'll split my streams into two. Do 9:30 to 11, maybe 9:30 to noon, and then take a break from noon to like 2, and then do from 2 to 4 maybe. Because this is just straight up boring. And when most other streamers that trade, they'll fill up the time by talking about all of their affiliate products and courses and Discord, paid Discord signals groups. But I just want to trade, man.
Bruh.
Higher. Higher. Higher, higher, higher. It won't stop. Look at how far above that second standard deviation VWAP we are now. I mean, today has just been nuts. Straight up nuts. Just look at this move. This is a 5-minute chart, man. It's just quite literally just never pulled back after 10. Nuts. I just used your strat on gold and made $50. Thanks. Hey, I'm glad you're winning today. Damn. Skull. Yeah, you know what, Skull? You're right. I did start losing more often once I started selling something. And by the way, that the course does not make me money. I mean, of course it does make me a little bit of money, but it doesn't pay the rent. Nor is my trading right now. God. I complain a lot, guys. I know I complain a lot. But there's just so much to complain about. I'm a glass half empty kind of guy. Check news? There's no news. Last news was CPI and Trump talking about suing Powell. I mean, I just don't see this stopping until it's literally ripped the face off of every single short. I mean, if you're short anywhere right now, you are sweating. And the market usually doesn't let you get out. It usually just rips your face off. I'm sure there's lots of people stuck in shorts going, please just get me back to even. Get me back to even and I'll be good. But the market does not allow that. The market says, no, no, no. I'm going to drain every last bit of your wallet before then reversing. I haven't taken a trade since 11 something. First entry today was long at 23,700. 23,700. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. Excuse me. Took out these little lows, and now it's just going back up. This is starting to look a little more heavy, though. So let's see. Let's see if we start to roll over. Of course, I'm not going to short this.
Bruh.
Do something, market. Please, I'm begging you.
Sell, sell, sell! Sell, sell, sell!
Sorry, guys. It's a boring day. What can I say? I'm not going to fill the silence with a bunch of shilling. How does the Dow Jones look today? About equally as bad. Jesus, look at this. Look at this. $11.25 to $105 in the same range. Nasdaq only goes up. ATR on the daily time frame is 321. We're at 315 on the day. So we've moved basically one full ATR on the day. How much higher you want to go, Nasdaq? $24,000. Dang, that would be pretty crazy. mean, now the issue is, like, obviously you're in an uptrend the entire day. But now once you start getting these pullbacks, the entire trend is now going to start getting at risk, you know? So it's always annoying once you have this massive move, and then, you know, once it actually gives you a dip you can buy, it's kind of like you're buying the end of the trend, potentially. Emad Taha. Thank you for the Osor. And right back up. For now. This is definitely starting to look like it's slowing down. Yes, Kaya. How can I help you? Oh! Don't link my coffee. Ugh. What you want? You wanna come up here? I don't know what you want, girl. I'm not taking you out. I'm gonna take a nap. Is that what you want? I'm gonna take a nap. Nap time. I think my dog wants to take a nap, but she wants me to take a nap with her. And honestly, with this price action, I want to as well. I know, guy. Yeah, I know, I know. Don't bark. I see it in your eyes. Don't bark. No. Okay. Turn on some music. It's so silent. Yeah. I'll probably play some music eventually. It's just that I don't know how to work copyright and stuff like that. I've tried playing non-copyright music and it just gets copyright struck. Copyright struck. Copyright striked. My dog is acting weird right now. Oh my goodness. What do you want from me? All right, I'm gonna give her some food or something. 1 second. Come on, where you go? What do you want? What do you want? You're just gonna bark. What? What? What do you want? She's acting weird. Wall Street on lunch, waiting until 2 p.m. for sellers showed to F up. Yeah. To be honest, man, I'm probably gonna go take a nap with my dog. This is just stupid. Like, look at this. What are we even trading here? What are we even trading here? This is 15 points, that entire range. Maybe I'll come back like the last hour of the day, 3 to 4, when people actually are trading. Broke the promise on day 2. I mean, it's 1 p.m. Yeah, I mean, it's there's no point. Like, I don't make money off these streams, you know? Like, if the market's not moving, I don't really see a point. Like, if the market's moving, I'll stay on here all day long. But it's not moving. It's not freaking moving. I'm just wasting my time. Catnip, you're in, having a 135 point trade. Okay, nice. All right, well, yeah, I mean, I'll probably live stream from like 3 to 4. Take an hour break and then come back. All right, so I'm not completely breaking my promise, Skull. All right, so yeah, see you guys later in about an hour, about 2 hours. All right, peace.